Hi, Dr. Andre Pinesett here, the premed productivity expert, and it's an exciting time because I am launching my course, How to Absolutely and Completely Dominate the Medical School Interview. It is the most comprehensive interview course you will ever find. It's available right now on my website, premedproductivity.com. So this week, in honor of that launch, I'm going to be bringing you some fun tips about medical school interviewing to help you get the job done. So, first tip is sparked by this quote by Walt Disney. There is no magic in magic. It's all in the details, right? Walt Disney saying this. This is the guy who built the magical kingdom, right? The guy who's made all these whimsical, right, Disney movies and my favorite, Beauty and the Beast, princesses and fairy tales, and he's telling you all this stuff you see around you, all this razzle dazzle, all the sparkles, all this stuff is only made possible by focusing on the details. That's the approach you have to take to interviewing. You can't just say, oh, I'm going to go in, I'm going to present myself, and it's going to work out well. No. You've got to plan everything down to the most micro detail you could ever think of. And it starts with yourself, right? Presenting yourself. When you watch commercials, right, it's not a bunch of random stuff, hopefully, and it's well thought out. And they present to you what they want you to know about their food or their product, so that way you're enticed to go buy it. And that's the same way you want to approach the medical school interview. You are literally trying to market yourself to a school. You're trying to tell them, hey, this is what I'm about. I'm amazing. Look at this. Double cheese, sirloin grilled burger, right? That's what you're doing. And you want them to say, ooh, I've got to have that burger. It looks so delicious. I've got to have you in my medical school. That's what you're trying to do. And a lot of students miss this, and they want to be humble and, oh, well, I did okay, and any candidate you accept will be wonderful. No, right? Or people think I'll just go in and be myself and that'll be enough. It's not. You've got to focus on the details and how you want to present yourself. And I'll give you one example. The yo-yo artist. Okay? If you are a yo-yo artist, you love yo-yoing, you got the fireballer, the other one, right? You got all these things, you can rock the cradle, all that stuff. Fantastic. If you go into a medical school interview and you tell them, I'm a yo-yo master, you've got to see it, I yo-yo this, and you pull your yo-yo out your pocket and you're doing a whole yo-yo show, that's weird, right? It's not relevant, it's not presented well. If, however, you say, listen, I love yo-yoing, and the reason I love yo-yoing is because I know how it can make a difference to people and how it can bring happiness and brightness into people's lives. Perfect example is, there's a senior citizens home in my neighborhood, and I started going to the senior citizens home, and every Sunday I would perform yo-yo tricks for the senior citizens. I wasn't paid, it wasn't a formal thing, but I would just go and I would do yo-yo tricks. And I noticed over time that the older people in this home were very excited to see me come. And every time I came, they had smiles on their face, they laughed, they had a great time. And some of them even fumbled around with the yo-yo. It was amazing. It made me feel incredible to make them feel incredible. And I want to continue helping people as a physician in medical school and beyond. And I know that I can be a great physician and take my passion for caring for people to the next level. Thank you. That's presenting yourself, right? So now you've taken, I'm a yo-yo crazy, to I'm a yo-yo person who likes to help people, who wants to help people as a doctor. That's the details, guys, right? That's what interviewing is about. The second part of the details is all about how you present yourself outside of what you're actually saying, right? How you say it with your mouth, how you say it with your body, right? And not getting too crazy with the hands, but bringing enough of the hands to emphasize what you want to emphasize, right? How you're dressed. Are you sharp, right? Do you look a wreck? And in my interview course, I cover all the stuff about attire. The one thing I will tell you right now about attire and the details, right, are your shoes. And I want to tell you a story that highlights the importance of shoes. So here we have a pair of Keds. And you're saying to yourself, what do Keds have to do with interviewing? Absolutely nothing, but they highlight the importance of details. I was on my medical school interview, and it was they have you in these big groups, and you're waiting to go for your interview and all these things. And so it was actually a group interview. And we go in, and there's 4 of us, and there's 2 interviewers. And we're in this room, and we're having this dialogue back and forth, and one of the candidates actually had on a pair of black Keds. This is a guy with a pair of black Keds on with his nice interview suit. Now, Keds any other day, fine. But this is a professional business environment interview. And this person had their legs crossed with their Keds up. And In the middle of the interview, one of the interviewers goes, what shoes are those? And the guy goes, oh, these are Keds. And he goes, are those tennis shoes? Are those ladies' shoes? And Keds are unisex, right? But it was just, the interviewer was so distracted, and the whole rest of the interview, you could just tell that that interviewer did not like that candidate. And that candidate at the same time, right, felt horrible, felt so embarrassed because he got called out for his Keds with his suit. And after the interview, like the whole rest of the interview, first of all, this guy was red the whole time, and he was like flustered. And then after the interview, he's like, "Oh my gosh, like I can't believe he said that about these Keds. Like they're really nice. Like I wear them all the time." And I'm just sitting there shaking my head, like, "Guy, this is your one big chance to go to medical school, and you were gonna have this nice suit on with some Keds." But what did he forget, guys? The magic all in the details. And I don't know if he got into that school or not. I didn't go to that school, but I doubt he got in. I doubt they said the guy with the Keds is the guy we want. Right? That's not being detail oriented. So as you prepare for the interview, it's important to focus in on the details. In my course, How to Absolutely and Completely Dominate the Medical School Interview, I walk you through all the millions of details that you could possibly consider in representing yourself well on the interview day. So check it out. I'm telling you guys, this course will make you so confident, right? You'll be so prepared for the interview that you'll be like, oh my gosh, if I get an interview, it's over. I'm in the medical school because I am a master interviewer. That's what I want for you. So check out the course, premedproductivity.com. And as always, guys, feel free to reach out to me. Have an awesome day. Comment in the box. And yeah, do it to it. No magic in magic, magic in the details. And that goes beyond, can I divert for a second? Way beyond interviewing for your whole life. No magic in magic. It's all in the details, right? If you want to be something, if you want to do something, if you want to, become something, it's about details, executing of it, right? So thinking about every little step it's going to take for you to build yourself into the person you want to be. And same thing with interviews. So have an awesome day. Dr. Roger Pinesett, the Premed Productivity Expert, premedproductivity.com, bringing you all the best premed advice, and now with amazing online courses. So check it out. Thank you, guys.